Yeah, if you want to see how I achieve this very natural daytime church look, parent-teacher conference, and all the above that you guys can think, just go ahead and stay tuned. Go ahead and take the Smashbox primer, photo finish primer water, and just go ahead and just start preparing my face for the foundation. I usually like to prepare my face first before I do my eyeshadow, just so I can have time to let everything set in. I already used this little sample. I was a couple months ago, but I actually got it as a sample when I was declaring for bankruptcy on the Sephora website, and I'm giving it a try before I buy it, and I really like it. So I actually used that one, and then I used this one. I really like this one. I like using this one for my clients, for myself. I have one for me and I have one for my kid. And then after that, I put some, oh shoot, sorry. I put some Mario Badescu spray on my face, and as well as some Fix Plus. So now that I put the primer water on, I'm gonna go ahead with my favorite primer. I usually do a pump and a half of this one, and I just press it in the skin. Today I'm going for a very hydrated look, not dewy, but not too dewy. So I'm gonna go in with this strobe cream from MAC. I'm gonna go in with my Painterly paint pot from MAC, and I'm gonna look down here too because I have a mirror. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put it all over my face. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna go with the brush that actually comes in the palette. You guys, I've been loving this. This is the third time I use this palette, and this brush is live. So I'm actually going to go in first to set my whole eye with the, what is this one? The Golden Ochre. I have like 8 of these. That's why you guys always see me using them. It's the E35 from Sigma. I just freaking love this brush. So I'm actually gonna go in with burnt orange right here, and like always I'm gonna focus that on my crease just to add some color. And as you can see, I'm focusing it on my crease, but then I'm bringing it down all over my eye. Like I said, this is gonna be a very like effortless look. And for me, that's a lot, just because there's no in between for me. I either look like a homeless person or I'm stunning the streets. So when I actually do something in between, it's gonna rain. The world will end. I'm gonna go in with this Smashbox brush. It's a shadow brush. I'm gonna go in and just place that regal, whatever you might call it. Go ahead and put it all over my lid like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some red ochre on my crease just to kind of define it, and taking that Sigma E35, just kind of put it there. I like to overlap a lot of, you know, layer a lot of colors, just because I feel like that's how you get the more seamless look. So trying to hurry up, you guys, because I do have to get work. This one, it's called Amaze. Let's see how this one looks. You guys, that is freaking gorgeous. So I usually put these with my finger, just because I feel like that's how you get the better color payoff with these. So as you can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all over my eye, like so, with my finger, like that. MAC brush, the 266, and like I always do, I'm just going to focus that on the top of my crease just to bring some of that color back. I really like using these kind of tones, like the orangey tones. I feel like they go really well with my skin color. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take any matte black that you guys have, and I'm going to take this brush that came in that Beauty 360 brush kit that I actually bought at Walgreens, which I love it, you guys. I'm not going to lie, I'm really loving it. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of like line my eyes with it, as you can see, as if I was doing eyeliner, but it's a little bit faster. Take this Sonia Kashuk brush, and what I'm actually gonna do here, I'm just gonna kind of try and blend it out. I don't want it to look really harsh on this part, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and I'm just gonna speed it up. Okay, so I added my eyelashes now. I used the double wispies from Bridal. So now that we have our eyes finished, I'm going to go in with my foundation. And today I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. Well, it's not an oldie, it just came out recently. Well, not really, but yeah. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Matte Infallible Pro Matte, I'm sorry. I freaking love this foundation, you guys. Like, my NYX concealer in CW for like always, you know, just kind of go around. This concealers very well. I haven't been able to get my hands on the Shape Tape from Tarte because every time I go to Ulta it's sold out, and I'm just like, can't a homegirl just get her hands on it? I'm like missing out. Powder. I like to use, I usually have this one on my kit, but just because I like the fact that it's so small, but I just finished mine, so how to pull it out. I'm gonna go buy one. Just gonna go ahead and just set my eyes today. I'm not baking today just because this is more of a like everyday kind of look that you're just trying to get out the door. And baking sometimes takes a little bit longer, so you want to make sure that you can cut time everywhere you can. Like always, I'm going to go in with my MAC Give Me Sun. Since I'm only using this to bronze, I'm trying to like deviate from my normal brush that I always use, which is that little small Morphe one, just because, you know, we gotta try new stuff. But sometimes I'm like, if I like what I use, why do I have to change it? I thought I had lost it. Going to go in with my Kat Von D palette. Like I said in my other video, I recently just bought it. I actually have the regular one, the first one that came out, and this one I got the one that you can refill. I'm gonna go in with my MAC 168, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And I usually mix this color with these two right here just because of the cool tones that I have. That same brush, that Real Technique setting brush, and go in with the banana powder. No, what is that? It's called Lyric. I've heard so many people call banana powder. I have not been able to put this down, you guys. I fucking love this palette. It is fucking gorgina. Okay. So, I love this brush for my highlighter. It's that 360 brush that I got in the, in what? Oh, in that set that I bought from Sephora, Walgreens. So I'm going to go in Glow Getter with Forever Young, mix it in together. I've really been liking doing my highlighter before I put on my blush, just because I feel like it blends a little bit better. It looks a little bit more seamlessly. My highlighter, my nose, tip of my nose, and like cute itself for a little bit. I'm gonna go in with MAC Peaches, and I'm gonna go in with my usual Morphe brush and just very lightly dust it on top like that, more on the apples of my cheeks, and makes me look younger than I am. Take some MAC Fix Plus, drench my face in it as always. Now I'm gonna go in with Baby Rat Herb. This is in the color, I don't know, it's Mega Glow. I don't know, but it's one of those Wet n Wild ones. After like so long, I was finally able to get my hands on it because every store was trying to play me, and I was just like, I'm just trying to get a damn highlighter. Going with Real Gore and Red Ochre. I probably butchered that, but with this other Sonia Cash brush, which I really like this brush to like blend out like eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with this brush again with some black on it, and I'm gonna focus that like in the outer corner just to kind of like make it look like it's an extension of the eyeliner. And I'm just gonna focus that very closely to the waterline. I'm gonna go back in with Red Ochre and place that on the bottom of the black. You guys, I really like this brush. Yeah, it does the job. Just kind of blend that out. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal eyeliner, and I'm just going to put that on my waterline. I'm going to do it on the top, just because like I always say, I do put, since I'm wearing falsies, I do want it to blend as best like on the top. I don't want like any kind of weirdness on it. I feel like I'm done now. I'm gonna go in with my Skindinavia. Like I said, I just bought it and I'm trying it out and I really like it. I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Colors in Truffle. this is the finished look. Like I said, it's very natural for me. This is something that I would do mostly every day. To me, this is just as natural as I'm gonna get. I'm ready to go slay my cubicle, you guys. Like, what do you expect? We gotta slay everywhere we go. We gotta slay the stoplight, the stop sign, the damn car wash. Just, girl, just do what you gotta do. So, yeah. So go ahead and link all the stuff that I used down below. Thank you guys again for watching. If you have any video suggestions, just go ahead and link the information below, and I'll see what I can do. You know, we're just a very small family. I hope we grow.